Hello everyone, and welcome to the February edition of This Month in History, where we look back at some stories from February's past of the Lake Forest, Lake Bluff community. I'm Alexandra Schneider. Thanks for joining me. We're going to start off in 1920 when the alumni of Lake Forest College started a movement to provide a suitable memorial for Dr. John J. Halsey, who had died the year before. The proposal was met with a great deal of approval in both the campus and community circles. Because of Halsey's dedication to teaching political and social sciences, the suggested project would create a new alcove in the college library, appropriately known as the John J. Halsey Alcove, which would house a collection of books in the fields Halsey taught and loved. In addition to its practical value, the alcove would, quote, stand through coming generations as a tangible token and living symbol of the respect and admiration given to a great teacher and an inspiring friend by his students and fellow townspeople, end quote. Moving on to 1930, the Lake Foresters had a special visit from Count Ilya Tolstoy, son of the famous author Leo Tolstoy. Sponsored by the YWCA, Count Tolstoy delivered a special lecture titled Russia Since the Revolution, which presented his analysis on the status of Russia's political state since 1917. Now, in America, there was a lot of interest in Russia, and reports about its new government were often confusing, and it was expected that Tolstoy, as an experienced lecturer, would provide insight into Russia's new political system. And finally, a little bit of movie news. In 1939, Raymond Moore, the principal of Lake Forest High School, conducted a survey amongst 324 students to gain their insights on contemporary film. Students apparently took a rather mature view of cinema, stating that films that depicted puppy love or the eternal struggle of growing up, and especially those plagued by poor acting, were disliked, which makes sense, while films with social implications and good comedy, i.e. not slapstick, were appreciated. Boys Town with Spencer Tracy and Mickey Rooney was ranked highest, alongside The Citadel with Robert Donut and Rosalind Russell. It is interesting to note that the Lake Forest columnist made a point of saying that the high school students were not apparently attracted to star power per se, as Robert Donut and Rosalind Russell had not reached the highest echelons of film prowess at this point. Perhaps, however, high school students were just that good at detecting talent, as Robert Donut would actually win the Oscar that year for Goodbye Mr. Chips, a film that would premiere just a couple months after this article was published. And the following year, Rosalind Russell would play one of her best-known roles alongside Cary Grant in His Girl Friday. And there you have it, some February stories from the Lake Forest, Lake Bluff community. Thanks again for tuning in. Be sure to check out the History Center website for more great content, and I will see you next month for some March stories.